8 gym leaders. Victory Road conquered. Legendaries caught. All that's left between us now and the end of our amazing journey is us and the Pokemon League. Without further ado, folks, it's been a long time coming. Seriously, like 48 episodes long. I think it's finally time for us to take on the Pokemon League and prove why we're champions. Hey everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we finished up in Victory Road and made it out over here to the end of Evergrande City. Or I guess you could say Evergrande City. I'm actually not too sure how it's pronounced. That's one of the two. That being said, though, we made it over here, and this is where the Elite Four, the Elite Four, is waiting for us. Our final challenge on our journey before we can become champions. That being said, however, I have gone ahead and done some off-screen preparations for us since it'd be kind of boring to do them on camera here, so I think you guys can understand. That being said, though, let's take one final look at our team before moving on. As you can see already from here, my team has been trained up a decent amount. Everybody has been trained up to level 43. I did say that I wanted to do a little bit of off-screen training, but I didn't want to go too crazy with it. That way the Elite Four would still be a challenge one now, because believe me, even though I look level 43 and that probably seems pretty good level, believe me, we are nowhere even close to the strongest Pokemon we're going to be fighting in here. Anyways, that being said though, let's take one final look at my team here, and I can explain a little bit about the off-screen preparations I did while we're going through here. Starting up, Karsten the Weezing, my first Pokemon on the list. As you can see here, nothing changed over here. Here are its stats, it's pretty simple. And over here, its moveset has stayed relatively the same. However, I have actually swapped out one move, being Sludge, for Sludge Bomb, which is a strictly better move than Sludge, as it's literally just Sludge, but with 30 more power instead of just the 60 power. So, literally quite just an upgrade. It's better in every single way. And where you can find yourself a Sludge Bomb TM is in Dewford Town, in the hot, trendy house. That sounds kind of weird, but anyways. You can find it there, and there's a guy inside there. You talk to him, and he'll give you a Sludge Bomb TM. I've been meaning to grab it for the longest time now, however, I just remembered at the very end, which is good, because we're going to be needing all the firepower we can get. That being said, though, here's Carson. Next up on the list, we have Bread here. As you can see here, he's mostly stayed the same. However, I have made one addition to his arsenal here, and I have gotten rid of counter for Amnesia. Forgets about something and sharply raises special defense is what Amnesia does. And this will make it so that you get a huge special defense boost upon using it, which could otherwise make some fatal moves that would hit Bread, possibly be able to be lived, and, you know, may be able to help us out in the long run. So I thought that'd be a little bit more useful than Counter, even though Counter could definitely be a crazy move at the same time. So, will I regret removing Counter? We'll have to see in due time. But for the most part, Bread's mostly the same. However, there's one other thing I did to Bread besides his moveset, and that is his held item. I have actually gone out of my way to go back to Dewford Town once again. Funny how all the items I've been grabbing off screen have been from Dewford Town, but anyways. And I have gotten ourselves the Silk Scarf, which you can find from a guy in one of the houses in Dewford Town. And the Silk Scarf here is a held item that will boost normal type power of your normal type move. So Hyper Beams and Strengths are going to be hitting much harder now, which we definitely want that. So yeah, Bread's even more of a nuke than before. Very handy. Next up on our list, we have Zipper the Vanette here. And for the most part, Zipper is pretty much the same. However, it has one addition to its moveset, and that is Knock Off instead of Flash. Because, you know, we're never going to be using Flash. Knock Off here is a 20 power move, which sounds kind of bad. However, it has a bonus effect where it can knock off the opponent's items, hence, you know, the name Knock Off. And every single one of the Elite Four's main Pokemon has an item attached to it, being a berry, a citrus berry. And who knows, you know, maybe we could actually get lucky and knock off some berries before they actually trigger, which could actually help us out in the long run. And I'll be honest with you, Bennett's move list is not the craziest thing in this game, so knockoffs is pretty much just the best thing I could give it. So, yeah. That's Zipper for you. Next up on our list, our mascot, our favorite cactus, Pierdro. Pierdro here has Giga Drain, Fan Attack, Leech Seed, which is all normal. However, it also has a signature move now, Needle Arm, which I'm kind of surprised it took so long for it to learn. I learned at like level 41 for being a signature move. And Needle Arm here is a 60 power grass type move. Oh shoot, I'm sorry about that. Let me retry that. And here we got our favorite mascot here, Pierdro. And Pierdro here is mostly the same. It's got Giga Drain, Fan Attack, Leech Seed. However, it has a new addition in Needle Arm, which is its signature move. And Needle Arm, I'm surprised it took it this long to learn Needle Arm, actually, because it learns at like level 41 for a signature move. That's kind of shocking. Yeah, Needle Arm here is 60 power, 100 accuracy, and it has a chance of causing flinches if you move first, which can be kind of helpful. But the main reason I taught it is because Giga Drain only has 6 PP, and I'll definitely be needing more than 6, grass type attacks while I go through here, so I figured we should definitely give it another grass type move. And it just so happened to learn Needle Arm as I was trying to get to level 43, so it just kind of worked out like that. So yeah, there's Pierdro. Next up, we got Damsel the Vibrava, which is pretty much the exact same otherwise besides its level. It's got the same moveset of Dragon Breath, Earthquake, Fly, and Rock Tomb. Pretty much the same Damsel you know and love. And finally, Arnold here, besides its level, is also pretty much the same, having Waterfall, Ice Beam, Mudshot, and Surf. And I'm just gonna say this right now. If you are going for this Elite Four blind, my #1 tip to you is make sure you have something that can attack with an Ice-type move, preferably a Water-type. Which means Arnold's perfect for that, but more on that in the future. So yeah, that's the team, folks. Everyone's all here together. Oh wait, actually, one more thing I want to mention before we keep going forward. While I was training up Bread, I actually tried to learn the move Flail, and the mental image of a giant lazy gorilla just flailing its arms around and just obliterating everything around it, it was too good of a mental image not to mention. That being said, though, it's not the most useful move on a Pokemon like Slacking, so I didn't end up teaching it. However, it was so funny, I had to mention it. Just the mental image is way too good. So yeah, that's the team, folks. However, there's one last thing I want to do before we go ahead and challenge the Elite Four, besides buying items, because I haven't done that yet. So that being said, I'll see you guys back at Victory Road. And with that goal about taken care of, it is finally time for us to hit level 45. And you know what that means, folks. We couldn't go to the Elite Four without our full team being ready. Come on, Damsel. It's time for you to finally evolve. That's right, folks. Finally, at the very end of our journey, our full team is going to be realized. Say goodbye to Vibrava, and say hello to Flygon. Congratulations, your Damsel evolved into Flygon. So yeah, it took all the way to level 45, but it finally happened. Damsel has evolved into a Flygon. As you can see here, its stats have gotten quite the boost. Look at those stats. It's got an 104 speed now. It's got all-around solid stats all around. It's got a really cool typing of Ground Dragon. And yeah, it's finally time for our full team to be united. It's time to finally take on the Pokemon League. How many times will I say finally? Who knows? And come on, Wild Pokemon, don't ruin the moment. I'm supposed to cut away right now and just go right back to the Elite Four. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Well, fine. I guess you wanted to. If you wanted to look at the back spread of Flygon so badly, there you go. Golbat did you a favor. Now back to the Pokemon League. Alrighty, back at the Pokemon League. Golbat's aside. One last final bit of preparation before we go in. Shopping time! Hooray! Going into the Elite Four, you should be well aware and warned is that you have to battle all 4 of the Elite Four in a row. Once you go in, there is no leaving, no shopping whatsoever. So make sure you stock up before you go in. And I am definitely going to need to stock up. So let's see here. I'm going to be going in with... might be a little overkill, but I'm going to buy like 14 Hyper Potions. I mean, it's the end of the journey. We don't really need our money all that too much anymore. So, you know, we may as well spend it all. And I'm going with like 10 revives. Actually, you know what? Like I said, it's the end of the journey. I can just throw everything in. There we go. Going 13, and I think that will probably do it. I don't think I have any selling items, so I think that should be it. But even if I do, I think we're fine. Yeah, looks like it. However, before we go, we actually have some vitamin drinks I haven't used yet, which I guess I picked up while I was training and I forgot to mention. All right. First of all, PP up. That is definitely going right over to. I'll give it to Giga Drain. There we go. Now it has 7 PP for defense. I'm gonna give it to Damsel. And finally, I'll give the protein to I'll give it to Bread as well. Increase that attack stats with the type of beans hit extra hard. And yeah, that being said though, our final shopping trip complete. It is time for us to enter and see what lies ahead. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. Man, they checked out really fast. That was a hell of a lot faster than Fire Red and Leaf Green and how they did it. Although I went with Fire Red and Leaf Green, how they did it, it was pretty cool going through all those gates. It kind of reminds me of Black and White. That being said though, folks, save your game if you need to, and it's time to go forward. And I'm definitely saving my game. Alright, save complete. Let's go. Alright, no turning back anymore. It's time to begin this. And I think for my first one, I'm going to lead up with, know what, Damsel? You just evolve. You can get first go. Let's do this. Let's check him out. Welcome, challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess he'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me. Let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Our first Elite Four challenge. Let's get this started. Elite Four Sydney would like to battle. Sydney here is a Dark-type user, and he starts off with a level Mightyena. I said level Mightyena. I meant Mightyena, level 46. My bad. So yeah, Sydney here is a Dark-type user, and a little bit of a fun fact is that as of this point of the games, there has never been a Dark-type gym leader. However, there have always been Dark-type Elite Four members, so kind of funny how that works out. Alright, guys. Sand Attack? Are you serious, Sydney? You're the first freaking Elite Four member. You're an Elite member, and you're using Sand Attack on me? I mean, you know, it kind of worked out because I missed my freaking Dragon Breath, but are you serious? Alright, ooh, he hit himself. Alright, perfect. Or he does a recall to himself. Alright, so Dark-type here. You know Dark-type well enough at this point. Dark-type, they are weak to fighting, they're weak to bug. If you have either of those typings, you'll be doing great just fine here. However, Psychic-types, they're probably the worst idea ever here, so don't bring those. And if I can please... Actually, let's do an Earthquake. There you go, that can't miss. It should make no sense for Earthquake to miss anyways, but there you go. And what, you lived? How'd you live? Alright, well, I guess we're opening this up with a double KO. Alright then, first Pokemon down for both of us. Let's keep going. Alright, so since he's a Dark-type user, Zipper's probably not going to be the best bet here. Pierdra could be good. However, I think I'm going to open up next with, let's go with Carson. It's a little bit of a shame that Damsel's first battle ended up being so, I don't know, sad. But oh well. Ooh, I picked the perfect time to bring Carson out. Shiftry coming in at a whopping level 48. The levels are starting to show for themselves here. I did say they were a much higher level than we are, and that's definitely true. So yeah, Shiftry here, level 48 with the following moveset. However, I am a poison type. I don't think this thing can do too much to me. And oh god, it has double team. Okay, maybe it can. Okay, Carson, if you want to hit this thing right now, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, please, no, it cannot get these going. It's gonna keep spamming these if we cannot take it out now. Double team is so freaking cheap. We can't let this happen, okay? Carson, please. It's a giant puppet-looking tree thing. Actually, I don't even know what a Shiftry really is. This is a weird Pokemon. Carson, come on. Please, hit. You have to. You're my only hope. I mean, I guess I also have Pierdra to try and Feint Attack this thing to death, but like, that'd take forever. It's gonna get all of its double teams up at this point. Carson, please. It's your new flashy, shiny Sludge Bomb. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hit those, please. There you go. Poison it too, please. Yes, okay, come on. Die from the poison. Die from the poison. Die from the poison. Die from the poison. Ah, so close. Okay, well, he's definitely gonna full restore here because all the Elite Four members have full restores. As they say in Pokemon, you're not an Elite Trainer if you do not spam healing items. And perfect! You want to hit 2 in a row? Alright, come on, keep going. Keep doing it. And another poison. Wow, okay, it's like his full restore didn't even happen. Awesome. Now, is he going to use 2 on this one Shiftry? He is not, and he's going to Swagger me. That's not good. It's okay, though, because no matter what, as long... Like, no matter what, he's dead. He hasn't healed the poison, he's going to faint. That's the beauty of having a poison type. Okay, I do hurt myself, which kind of sucks. Ow. However, he is down to the poison. Perfect. All right, nice work, Carson. I was getting a little worried there, not gonna lie, but you made it work out. And a Cacturne. Hello there. Let's see here. I could have played it with my own Cacturne, however, that's not really gonna go anywhere. So, you know what? I'm gonna place my bets on this. I'm gonna try for 1 turn. Poison is physical in this game, so if I can pull up the Sludge Bomb with the Swagger boost, it's gonna do a ton of damage. Cacturne, level 46, with the following moveset. You know Cacturne all too well. I've been using one this entire playthrough. Let's do this. Please don't hit yourself. Alright, you know, Carson, your luck has been terrible today. You've been missing all these Sludge Bombs, even though I was double teaming like crazy. You've been missing every single Sludge Bomb. You hit yourself twice. This is not going well. In fact, this is going so not well. I think it's fair that I use a Hyper Potion. You know, I'm getting a little bit unlucky here. Actually, no, you know what? We're going to beat this guy without using items. We're going to beat this guy without healing mid-battle. That's going to be our mission here during this Elite Four. We'll see how long that lasts for, though. Going for pain attack. I should take that just fine. Yeah, just fine. Now, let me show you guys the raw power that is a Silk Scarf Hyper Beam. There's no way he's taking this. That's what I'm talking about. That's that Scarf power. Good work. And ooh, Crawdon, hello there. Alright, he's got his 4th Pokemon now. He's got 5 total, so we're almost there. And I think Pierre's the perfect counter to this thing. I am a Grass Dark type, he's a Water Dark type. This thing should not be able to touch me whatsoever. Level 48 too, jeez. Crawdon, level 48 with the following movesets. That being said though, let's show off some Needle Arm power here. Hey, I'm faster than 2, I might actually get a flinch. Or I can just one-shot it. Wow, okay, I knew Crawdon was really frail in his defense stats, but damn, I didn't think I one-shot it. Nice. Not gonna lie, we're making some pretty quick work out of Sydney here, and let's hope we can do it for his last Pokemon too. And finally, his ace in the hole, Absol, a whopping level 49. Yeah, the Elite Four's levels kind of go skyrocketing. And this is only the start. Alright, let's see. I think I'll open up with a Leech Seed here. Oh god, it has Aerial Ace. Crap. Oh. At least I got the Leech Seed off. That's gonna help whatever Pokemon I want to throw out next. We're definitely not keeping Piedradic and not live this thing. Get some HP back. And I know this thing has a Citrus Berry as it's a nice Pokemon of the Elite Four members, so keep that in mind. And I think Arnold's probably the best play here. I could go in the red and try and Hyper Beam this thing, however, I like to mix it up a little. Let's go with Arnold instead. Going for another Aerial Ace, I should do nothing. Perfect. I'm going to heal a little bit of HP from the Leech Seed. Teamwork is working out. Alright, now let's see how this thing appreciates a Surf. My best bet, it's probably not going to appreciate it whatsoever. And almost. Okay, we triggered a Citrus Berry. That's good. It's probably going to go back into the green. Oh, no, it's actually going to get knocked out with the next one. Alright, perfect. Alright, you know, absolutely, even though you're a pretty scary Pokemon, you got some high attack, you're pretty fast. Thankfully, though, you're absolutely no problem for me. Surf this thing. Perfect. Now, that being said, overall, not bad at all. Elite Four Sydney was defeated. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. Get $5,000 from beating him. Not bad at all. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You got what it takes to go far. Now, go into the next room and enjoy your next battle. And he says the same thing if we talk to him once again. Alright. Well, we did it, folks. First Elite Four down. My team honestly matches up pretty well against Dark types, so I wasn't too worried about it. So, it's only gonna get worse from here. But at least we did pretty good that first fight. That being said, though, I am definitely healing my Pokemon in between battles. I will heal them up in the middle of battle, but in between battles, I will most definitely heal up. I'm not that crazy. Okay, maybe I am, but not in this case. I'm gonna go ahead and revive Damsel. Such a freaking shame that Damsel just evolved, and I really didn't even get to do anything that fight. But it's okay, Damsel. You'll get your revenge later, I promise. We'll make sure it happens. And one more Hyper should do the job. I'm trying to talk too fast, God. Alright, Sydney, well played. See you around. First Elite Four down. Who could be next? Let's find out. And hello there. I like your room. It's pretty neat color, and I like your flower stuff. I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to communicate with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Phoebe here is our second Elite Four member, also known as the childhood crush of every kid who played this game. And I can't blame them, she's pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie though, first time I saw Phoebe, I definitely thought she was gonna be a water type user or something. But no, she's a ghost type user. I like the contrast in designs. So yeah, ghost type Pokemon. They are weak to ghost itself, and they're weak to dark types. That's pretty much it. And opening up here, she has a Dusclops level 48 with the following moveset. So as you can see, her first Pokemon is level 48. The levels are jumping quite high. And I think for this time being, I'm going to open up a Damsel here, and I'm going to try and paralyze this thing. As it's going to protect. Alright then. I mean, that works for me. I mean, it's not hurting me, so that's fine with me. And you try to double protect, but for what purpose? What is that going to accomplish? Alright, so Dusclops here. Dusclops, I guess I can talk a little bit about Dusclops. Dusclops is a really slow Pokemon, however, is an incredibly bulky Pokemon with super high defense and special defense. However, outside of that, it can't really harm its opponents too much. Its best damaging move is stuff like Nightshade. And ooh, Shadow Punch, that's a rare move, you don't see that too often. And it actually did a decent amount to me. Yeah, Dusclops is just mad that I told it it's pretty weak. And a crit, nice. Which probably means that she's going to end up using her full restore here, so I'm going to take this opportunity to switch out. And I'm going to bring in Zipper here, as my Shadow Balls will put a nice dent into this thing. And I'm absolutely faster than a Dusclops, so it should work out pretty well. Alright, Zipper, prove your worth. Shadow Ball. Or I can protect. That's okay. I don't know why it's protecting so much. It's not even doing anything to me, really. I feel kind of bad beating up on it now. It's just kind of sitting there. Alright, let's see here. Shadow Ball dies. Yeah, so even though it's super effective and we have a lot of attack, it only did half. However, it's apparently gonna knock itself out with Curse. I mean, I'll take it. I can just swap my Pokemon out, so thank you. Get some nice experience for our Shovel. And moving on, she has her own Banette coming out. Interesting. However, I have a Dark type, so we should be fine. Alright, second Pokemon on the block. Let's do this. Her own Banette comes in at level 49, which is the whole 6 levels higher than 9, with the following movesets. And this thing here, we already know Banette. We talked about it before, as I have one. It has high attack. It's very frail, however, and not the fastest thing, so if you can manage to hit this thing, it will do some good damage. Grudge. Interesting. That's a rare move as well. I actually didn't know that was in this generation. I thought that was in a future game. Grudge is an interesting move, as it will take out a ton of PP from the move that you knocked it out with. If you knock it out during the turn that it gets knocked out for. My description of that was probably really botched and probably hard to understand, but I think you guys probably got it. The burn shouldn't matter here, though. It should be fine. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Mostly because, you know, Dark type's actually special in this game, so it actually works out for me. And whoa, that XP. Not bad. And as you can see here, she actually has 2 Dusclops here, which actually brings me to a small little Gen 3 complaint I have, which is a complaint among a lot of generations. Unfortunately, due to how the Pokedex works, some Elite Four members in Pokemon games just tend to have duplicates of Pokemon. It's not the worst thing in the world, you know, like, I don't mind it, like, it's not the worst thing. And believe me, God, it's a whole lot better than what Flint has in Diamond and Pearl. Don't even get me started on Flint. But yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyways, second Dusclops, level 51. That's right, we already breached the 50 barrier. This is only the second Elite Four member with the following moveset. Just like the last one, however, I'm going to Shadow Ball this thing, and I sincerely doubt it can knock me out before I knock it out. Let's see. Does exactly about half, and if you want to curse again, that'd be great. Oh, it has Shadow Ball of its own. Crap, this might hurt. Wow, it actually knocked me out? I am legitimately surprised about that. I knew it was super effective and that Zipper is like low defense, but damn, Dusclops has like no attack whatsoever. That's actually really shocking. Well, alright, in that case, Piaggio, it's your time to shine. Once again, my team matches up really freaking well against Phoebe here. It matches up well against Sydney, it matches up well against Phoebe. These first 2 battles won't be that bad. And oh, it had freaking a Citrus Berry. I should have knocked off. Crap. That's not the end of the world. It'll be fine. I think I'm actually going to Leech Seed, though, because this thing is really tanky. And oh, you missed. And it has ice. What? Oh, crap. I am sorry for calling you weak. You're beating me down right now. Holy crap. Well, I just lost 2 Pokemon to this thing. Crap. Please don't have Psychic? I don't even know what to expect anymore. This thing has freaking Ice Beam of all things. I'm gonna go for the Toxic here and hope it doesn't have like a Psychic move or something so I can survive it and just stall it out with some Toxic damage. Let's see. Okay, your best boost Shadow Ball. Okay, I can definitely take that. Yeah, there you go. And, oh, I got the special defense shot. That kind of sucks, but it should be fine. Okay, let's hope I didn't jinx it right then and there just by saying that I have a good matchup against Phoebe. I probably should have went for Thunderbolt there, but whatever, it's fine. Gonna go for the Ice Beam, which might actually knock me out with the special defense shot. Let's see. It didn't even come close. Alright, perfect. So seeing as this thing can definitely knock me out, I'm gonna switch out right now. I'm gonna go right into Arnold. And Arnold should hopefully be able to get the job done from here, especially with that toxic damage racking up. I hope she doesn't full restore though, because if she does, this will be a little bit annoying. Get hurt by poison. Please do not put that in range of her healing. Yes, okay, perfect. She didn't heal. Alright, awesome. Woo! I think it did just enough where she didn't want to heal for Pokemon there. It just barely didn't get it low enough. That worked out perfectly. Alright, and our final Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Sableye. Ooh, okay. Sableye can legitimately be kind of tricky with my Pokemon I got currently left. Oh no, she has 2 Pokemon left. Crap, okay. We're not done yet. Sableye coming in at level 50 with the following moveset. I just talked about what Sableye is like in the last episode, so I don't think I need to talk about it too much here. Just know it's got a really cool typing. And I think I'm going to go for Waterfalls, and who knows, maybe if I'm lucky and get some flinches. Let's see. Did some good damage, but ooh, it has Nightshade. That's going to be doing 50 damage for a Nightshade. That's kind of nasty. I can take another one, though, so it's fine. And no flinch again. Alright, that's fine with me. Okay. So as long as you did not get put into healing range, this will knock you out. Perfect! Alright, Phoebe, if you want to keep not healing your Pokemon, I will gladly take this. Alright, good job, Arnold. Took on 2 for one. Took 2 for the team, baby. Alright, and our last Pokemon here is another Banette, which, once again, I already stated my complaints about it. It's a little lame that they have the same Pokemon on repeat, but, you know, once again, what can you do? What can you do? Simply enough. And finally, her final Pokemon of the team, her second Banette, level 49, with the following movesets. Alright, now, I'm assuming I'm faster than this thing, because Flygon has an amazing 100 base speed, so I'm going to Earthquake, try and do some good damage, and take it out from there. Let's see. I did about half, and this will probably knock me out. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. I was pretty low in HP. Now, the question is, am I faster than this thing with Arnold? Because if I am, then we can knock this thing out probably without healing, thanks to my Torrent boosted water move. Let's see. I am not faster. That's Facade of all things. Interesting. Okay, well, Carson can definitely not take a hit from this thing, so I'm going to go over here to Red, and while I tried to not use items mid-battle, unfortunately, it looks like I got caught into the corner. That Ice Beam from that Dusclops really caught me off guard, so unfortunately, it's going to have to happen. Let's heal my Pokemon. Actually, I'm just going to heal Damsel. There's really no reason not to heal a Damsel here. And it's got Thunderbolt. Interesting. So I'm going to assume it's going to keep going for Thunderbolt. So here's my amazing plan. I'm going to keep running here for now. Like so. Then I'm going to switch into the Thunderbolt, and since I'm a ground type, it won't hurt me. And then hopefully an Earthquake will knock it out. Let's see, will my master plan pay off? I'm getting too excited here, I'm talking too fast. Alright, come on, Earthquake. Wait, that's Dragon Breath, not Earthquake. Oh, I misclicked, crap. Why did I misclick? I had the game right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to waste another revive. Oh, or you can live. That works too. Alright, perfect. She's gonna use her last full restore, which kind of sucks, but I am not complaining. That means I get the Earthquake for free. I can follow up with another one, and that should be the game. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Unless that was a low damage roll or something, or a high damage roll before, I think we should be fine. Let's see. And nice! Good work, Damsel. We've done it. We defeated Phoebe. Not bad. Oh, darn. I've gotten lost. You gave me even more money than Cindy, dang. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon, too. I didn't realize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep. I'd just say how far your bond... I'd like you to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead and move on to the next room. I am sorry for butchering your dialogue, Phoebe. But yeah, that being said, though, even though it was kind of a scrap in there, and we got into a little bit of a tight situation, we managed to come up victorious. And with that being said, I think that's a good stopping point for this time. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We took out 2 of the Elite Four. And next time on Pokemon Emerald, we'll be taking on the last 2. See you guys then.